What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for clicking into this video. If you're new around here and you like retro reviews, then you are in the right place. So smash that subscribe button. It's time to talk about ECW's Return of the Funker. That's right, Terry Funk returns to ECW, who are cooking in 1995. Two great shows back to back. Double Tables was excellent. Return of the Funker was even better. They kick it off with the Pitbulls in a squash match. They are absolutely dominant. They just dispatch Chad Austin and Joel Hartgood in about 4 minutes. Next match weren't that great, I won't lie. It was Jason and Paul Laurier against Hack Myers and Mikey Whipwreck. Went far too long, 15 minutes. Didn't need that, could have done 5. It wasn't very good. Somehow Jason and Paul Laurier get the win thanks to some guy in a mask punching Hack Myers. Then it gets really good in my opinion. This show, banger after banger. Too Cold Scorpio versus Hector Guerrero. This was really good. I mean, Hector Guerrero's no Eddie Guerrero, don't get me wrong, but he is still really good. Like, the talent in that family was ridiculous. Is ridiculous, should I say. And Too Cold Scorpio, so underrated. What a high flyer he was for the guy. The size of the guy to do the things he could do was unbelievable, and this was an unbelievable match. Really good, worth going to watch. Then we get Axel and Ian Rotten. Seen a few brother feuds in these retro reviews. We've seen Dave Sullivan and Kevin Sullivan, and that was awful. We've seen Owen and Brett, really good. So we've seen both sides, and Ian Rotten and Axel Rotten so far hasn't been that great, but this match delivered in my opinion. This match was amazing. This is one of the best matches I've ever seen from Axel Rotten and Ian Rotten, to be honest with you. Barbed wire baseball bat match. It was hardcore. They both bled, especially Axel. Like, the amount of blood that guy lost, my goodness. It was hardcore. It was really good. 12 minutes. It was just exactly the right amount of time. Yeah, and they absolutely beat the shit out of each other. Axel Rotten gets the win, but it weren't over from there. Ian attacks Axel afterwards, and these two ain't finished with each other yet. Shane Douglas defending the ECW Championship against anyone who wants a shot from any company. That's what his gimmick is at the moment. And here comes from the, well, he was in the WWF, mainly known as Marty Jannetty, the Rocker. Here he is challenging Shane Douglas for the title, and to be honest with you, this is one of Marty Jannetty's best singles matches I've ever seen. Like, he had a decent one with Shawn Michaels a couple of times, I do believe, but this was really good. In my opinion, it's one of his best single matches of all time. Shane Douglas, at this time, before he ships off to the WWF and they absolutely ruin him, was really good. He does come back again and is really good again, but yeah. Shane Douglas, very good. Great match with Marty Jannetty. Go and watch it. One of Marty Jannetty's best matches. And Marty Jannetty can go, improved it in this match. He can still go. And it was a talent. And you're thinking, yeah, maybe this is a good place for Marty Jannetty. You can find a home in ECW. They've got some good wrestlers in ECW now. They're starting to cook. It's not all about the hardcore wrestling. They are proving they've got some really talented professional wrestlers. We have Chris Benoit and Dean Malenko versus Sabu and Taz for the tag team titles. This was amazing. Like I've said before, I don't want to say it about Chris Benoit, but you can't deny how great he was in the ring. And Dean Malenko, amazing as well at this time. Like, these two in ECW were on fire. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. You thought they were good in WCW and in WWF, go and check them out in ECW. My goodness. Sabu and a young Taz, damn good, and Taz just throwing suplexes left, right and centre. This is before he becomes a suplex machine as well. This is Tazmaniac Taz. This was a very good match. Only lasted 10 minutes, but it was damn good, and we get new tag team champions. And the brawl's not over from there. Here come Public Enemy. They're getting involved because they want their titles back. And Sabu and Taz brawling as well. We get the main event, and it's Cactus Jack. You think it's going to be supposed to be the Sandman again, but he's injured and he's replaced by some geezer called DC Drake. Never heard of him before. The match weren't great. Cactus gets the win in about 4 minutes. It was a pretty poor main event, really. I'd be pretty pissed off if you paid your money and that's the main event you're getting. But then Sandman jumps Cactus after the match. They brawl. Throws him in some box with a cloak over it and pulls him back out, and it's not the Sandman, it's Terry Funk dressed as the Sandman, and the crowd go wild, and Sandman and Terry Funk just absolutely beat the shit out of Cactus. Just wail on him with kendo sticks relentlessly. People try to make the save, they beat the shit out of them. They just continue to hammer Cactus Jack. He gets on the mic and he's screaming in the mic, "Someone please help me, someone please help me." And here comes Shane Douglas, the world champion. Joey Styles makes note that these two, Cactus and Shane Douglas, go way back. They trained as professional wrestlers together, coming up together. And yeah, Shane Douglas looks like he's going to join Terry Funk and Sandman and beat down Cactus as well, but he turns on him and smashes them in the face with the title and saves Cactus, and that's the end of the show. They close with Shane Douglas whirling the title around in the ring like a maniac. But what a show it was. Another banger of a show from ECW. They are delivering in 1995. They are cooking in 1995. Best company so far. Let's see what others have got to deliver. I know, like I said before, I knew it was going to be a bit of a struggle getting through 95, some of the pay-per-views. I knew the WWF ones weren't that great. I remember those days, the struggle I had to go through sitting there watching them as a youngster. It weren't easy, so it's not going to be much easier now. And then I didn't watch a lot of WCW, but I know I did watch some, and I have watched some, and yeah, terrible. And I'm not looking forward to some of them. But the ECW ones have been fantastic so far. I'm looking forward to more of them. It's been so much fun going back and watching them. Let me know what you think down below. And yeah, if you're interested in watching some retro wrestling, I would definitely check out ECW in 1995. They are on fire.